All right, guys, Infield beers again. We're going to reserve these for nationals. We've had too many good stories here, and now it's just making me work 10 minutes extra every night. But I'm really happy to do it. I've been watching Carson since I got into the sport, and obviously my longtime hockey coach was your dad's best man. And one of the first guys to give me the time of day, accept me, and teach me anything because I'm fucking stupid. You got your first win here tonight. How's it feel?
Yeah, to finally break through and get one in the 410s just feels, better than all the 360 and 305 wins combined.
Humble brag.
Yeah, thanks. What a night. I just felt really good all night long. We didn't qualify the greatest. This motor we got's got a lot of nights on it, and but as the track slicked off, and it came, you had to drive it. I felt better and better as the night went on, and it was so curved up around the top. Every time I went up there, I felt like I was going to stick it in the fence. I just didn't think that was going to be the place to be to get the win. And just as the race went on, I just got my wing back farther and farther, and I just felt really good.
You told me this year, and I've said this multiple times on these interviews, you guys have heard it before, but over the off season, you just refocused yourself. You were going to drive for a different team. You raced 4 nights with them, and you decided, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to care. I'm going to do it in my own stuff. And one investment that's paid off for number one, but you got to be lying. You didn't just refocus, right? Is it that simple?
Honestly, yeah. I just, last year about this time, last year, 1st of July, I got into an off, racing accident and got a really bad concussion and spent a couple days in the ICU and up in Minneapolis, and just, having a head injury like that, it's really weird. I felt really weird for a long time, and wasn't sure if I was ever going to make it doing this. I've been doing it for a long time and hadn't got a 410 win here yet or anything like that, and just hadn't done as much as I would like to by this time. And I just decided I'm just going to give it 210%, and just been working way more hours in the shop, putting in more time on the phone and just everything, and just trying to give myself the best possible opportunity that that I can. And we started the season with a different team, and they're a really great team. I don't know if it's the placebo effect or what it is, but I always just feel much better in my own car. I don't know why, but I just always do. So I just decided that I was going to bet on myself and my own team, and luckily we got some great partners with Jetco and Blondie and 𝗬𝗱 Concrete and just Prosper Real Estate and a ton of other people that stuck with me these last 2 years. These last 2 years have been kind of the struggle bus. I felt like we were kind of on the up and up, in 2020 and 2021, and then the last 2 years just hasn't been there. So I'm ecstatic. I really don't know what to say. I'm not really one for a loss of words, but tonight was, besides the day I got married, this is the happiest I've ever been in my life.
It's good that you put this at number 2, right?
Yeah, I'm a good boy.
Did you ever think about quitting?
No, not really. I didn't really think about quitting, but just more, maybe I'll just, get a regular day job. I do usually during the winter, go get a job somewhere, but I was like, maybe I'll just get a 9 to 5 during the summer and just race Knoxville 360s or something, and just kind of be a working class, kind of guy, and just race for fun on the weekends. And then, I just kind of felt like this year was my last year to make something happen and start winning races and start making some money, or that was going to be, the only option left. So I'm just super, super thankful to be in this position and have a car as good as we do. And, hopefully we can come back next week with the Outlaws and, get a solid, top 10, top 5, and just keep racking those up.
So at least for a split second, you were ready to start working for Always Race Day TMZ, right?
Yeah, for sure. I like to call these guys TMZ. He likes to get in the action there, but no, but honestly, I can't thank, my wife enough either, because she's been my biggest support system, and she never wanted me to quit or dial back or anything like that. And she, comes out to the shop with me as much as she can. Last year, it was literally just me and her traveling up and down the country. And, she's way too pretty to be doing that. She deserves to be up in the stands slinging T-shirts and stuff. So I'm glad that we're finally getting to a point where, we get to do that.
You passed your brother on the last lap. You guys went 1-2. What did he say to you when you got back there? And was he still pissed off about it?
Yeah, Austin's super competitive. So yeah, no, he wasn't. He'll be happier for me tomorrow but it took a few hours till I finally got a congratulations from him. But no, Austin's he's my best friend. He's not just my brother. And he's taught me everything I know about these race cars. And he's the one that, I was kind of struggling at the beginning of the year and at the end of last year. And he's kind of taken over and, showed me what he does and everything like that. And I just made my car incredibly so much better these last, few weeks. And, I just kept telling myself all year here at Knoxville, if we can keep running, in the top 5, right around the top 5, keep racking up those top 5s, that, eventually it's going to be our night. We're going to start up front. It's going to be our night. And I guess that was tonight. But no, that was super cool. The bottom was so narrow getting into 1. I just had to slow down so much, to hit the exit off a 2 there. But I thought I didn't think the top was quite good enough to where if I didn't miss it, he was going to get me. But he, smoked me on that start and then, chopped me going into 1. And honestly, him chopping me going into 1 probably kind of gave me, the line to win the race, because I kind of just gassed it and caught that juice in the middle and felt good. And then Madsen got me off a 2 here, and I did the same thing. I kept just pulling on my wing. And, was just getting more stuck, and I could just hammer it, through the middle here and just get to that exit, right about where the pit gate is. And there was just a whole wall of juice, and I could just get there and be pointed straight, and off I went. So yeah, we took the white flag, and, I knew I was probably going to get him. And so once I got him, down the back straightaway, I just went ahead and, I felt better, kind of sliding myself through 3 and 4, but decided to just, park it in front of him and stick the bottom and put it in the books.
All right, we'll start. This is Infield Beers. We ended up in the outfield. Love Terry McCarl or hate Terry McCarl. You watch the sun win night at Knoxville. It's pretty sweet. Congratulations again, buddy. Thanks again.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Awesome. Titties.
How close were we?